Mastering data integration. Only the privileged few will unlock our organization's secrets. How will we design and implement a robust role-based access control system that ensures secure authentication, thereby restricting data access to authorized personnel within our organization? To design and implement a robust role-based access control (RBAC) system, ensuring secure authentication and restricting data access to authorized personnel within our organization, we will employ a multi-layered approach. This will involve a combination of technical controls, policies, and procedures to safeguard our data integration systems. Layer 1, Identity and Access Management (IAM) system. We will implement an IAM system that provides a centralized platform for managing user identities, roles, and access permissions. This system will be integrated with our data integration platforms, enabling seamless authentication and authorization. The IAM system will feature the following components. Identity Store, a centralized repository that stores user identities, roles, and permissions. Authentication Service, a module that authenticates users using various authentication protocols, e.g., LTAP, Active Directory, SAML. Role-Based Access Control, RBAC, Engine, a module that manages role definitions, role assignments, and permission inheritance. Layer 2, Role Definition and Hierarchies. We will define a set of roles that align with our organization's functional requirements. Each role will be associated with a specific set of permissions, which will determine the level of access to data and systems. To ensure scalability and maintainability, we will implement a hierarchical role structure, where more senior roles inherit permissions from junior roles. Layer 3, Permission Matrix and Data Access. We will create a permission matrix that outlines the permissions required for each role. The matrix will be used to determine the level of access to data and systems for each role. To ensure data integrity, we will implement a data classification system, categorizing data into levels of sensitivity, e.g., public, internal, confidential. Access to data will be granted based on the user's role and the classification of the data. Layer 4, Authentication and Authorization. We will implement a robust authentication mechanism that verifies the user's identity before granting access to data and systems. The authentication process will involve multi-factor authentication, MFA. Users will be required to provide additional authentication factors, such as one-time passwords, biometric data, or smart cards, in addition to their username and password. Attribute-Based Access Control, ABAC, the IAM system will evaluate a user's attributes, e.g., role, department, job function, to determine their level of access to data and systems. Layer 5, Data Encryption and Masking. To protect data in transit and at rest, we will implement a data encryption strategy that includes Transport Layer Security, TLS, encrypting data in transit using TLS protocols. At-rest encryption, encrypting data at rest using encryption algorithms, e.g., ICE. To further restrict access to sensitive data, we will implement data masking techniques, such as Dynamic Data Masking, DDM, masking sensitive data in real time, based on the user's role and permissions. Data redaction, permanently removing sensitive data from datasets, making it unavailable to unauthorized users. Layer 6, Monitoring, Auditing, and Compliance. To ensure the effectiveness of our RBAC system, we will implement a monitoring and auditing framework that tracks and logs all access requests, modifications, and data accesses. This will enable us to identify and respond to security incidents, quickly respond to security incidents, such as unauthorized access attempts or data breaches. meet compliance requirements, demonstrate compliance with regulatory requirements, e.g., GDPR, HIPAA, and industry standards, e.g., NIST. By implementing these multiple layers of security controls, we will ensure that our data integration systems are protected by a robust VAX system, restricting data access to authorized personnel within our organization.